Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages. Well, you know what? I sat down today and I was thinking about it, and I've watched people do this all the time, spooling a spinning reel, and they do this thing like this weird overhand knot and just try to tie it down, and then they stick a piece of tape on it. No, stop, just stop. Today, I'm going to show you how to properly spool a spinning reel. So with that being said, let's get on with it. Alright, so whether you are a beginner, you know, a little newbie, that doesn't hurt, that doesn't make, you just don't know any better, or if you've been doing this for years, well, you're still doing things like a noob. I'm sorry to say that, but you're doing things like a noob. So I'm going to say to you, watch the video. I'm going to show you how to properly spool a spinning reel. So before we go any further with it, I want you to go ahead, hit the subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and hit the notifications. That way I can bring more content to you. And some of it educational, some of it will be fun. And some of it will just be me doing stupid things. But okay, anyhow, enough with that. Let's get to it. So I am going to spool this guy up today. This is an Abu Garcia. It is a 8,000 reel. And I am going to throw some 80-pound braid on it. So with that being said, let's get to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is, you can see I've got my Cast King handy dandy reel assistant, I don't know, something. It just helps me with the spooling of the line, like spooling reels up. It'll do both bait casters and it'll do spinning reels as well. So right now I have it set for the spinning reel. So here's what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the line and I'm going to tie an overhand knot on it, okay? So we're going to make an overhand knot, and I'm not doing just one on it. I'm going to do a double, just like that, just like that. So now you've got a little knot right there. Now you're going to take this little piece right off, little tag end. We're going to lop off this little tag end right here. So what I do is I just like to kind of pinch it, nip it off. Bingo, that's it, done. Now, important part. Ready? Flip it over. Flip it over, because if you don't, you're gonna regret it. Now what I do is I kind of just hold it. Let me see if I can try to do this, because I've never tried to do this like this before. I've always been two-hand, one, like. Okay, so you're gonna take and you're gonna spin it once, pull a little bit more line, spin it twice, and then you're gonna go ahead, move that out of the way. It doesn't want to move out of the way. This thing got a mind of its own. And then we're going to do overhand. And for this, I'd like to do a double. Just like that. Tighten it down. And the reason for that tag end being knotted up over here is so you have something to grab onto. And then you're going to grab it one more time. And I like to go 1, Dang it, it's in the way. So let's do that again. So now I'm going to go ahead, do it one more time. This time I'm going to triple it up. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to hold it, pull it, cinch it down, and there we go. Now this tag end, guess what we're doing with that tag end? Snip. Remember I said close your bail? There it is. This is why. This is why right here. Look at that. That's not going anywhere. So now there we go. And it's just a matter of filling your spool up to where you like it. And as you can see, it's filling up. And I'll be back once I got it spooled up, and that way I'll show you what else to do. So we're nearing the end of this. So one of the things I forgot to mention, yeah, that should be good enough. One of the things I forgot to mention is, I'll show you here. I'll mention it once I pull the spool off. But for now, here's what I'm going to do. Okay, this one is an older reel, so it doesn't have the line keeper. So I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I am going to nip it up here. And for now, just for now, so don't get your panties in a bunch. Oh no, you're putting it in there, you can't put it in there. I know, you just leave me alone. Here's where I'm putting it to store it for now, temporarily. Just like that. Now your line is spooled up. When I go to fix it later on, I'll just tighten it up and make it work somehow. Maybe something like that. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. So, let me pull this out so I can show you something. This is something that I'd say about 98% of the spools come with. Okay, and that's like a line keeper. So for now, I'm just going to toss that to the side. I'm going to put this over here to the side. Boom, right there. See this line right here? There's one on both ends. Just like that. It holds your line. When you put it on, if you're going to use one of these, what you want to do is you want to make sure that this is lined up with your rod. Don't let it on the outside or to the sides, because as you're spooling, it's going to keep catching. All right? Pro tip. So there you got it. How to spool your line. Be ready for some of that. But now you got it. You learn how to spool your reel properly. Now you don't have to spool it like a noob. No tape needed, no tape required. Overhand knots. On the first one, a double. On the second one, I do a triple. Cinch it down. Ready to go and cut off that tag end. And the only thing left to do is thread it through the eyes and put a hook on it, put a sinker on it. If not, just a hook and your favorite bait and go fishing. But stop doing it like a noob. So until next time, keep them lines tight. Peace out.